Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Chain works in terms of breaking it. That was kind of recoded recently as Sejuani's in lane, but so is Tianjin coming across the side here, so it's getting pretty messy. Engage comes on through, it's too late. Starry getting away, stays alive for now, and now the Kindred beginning to turn around the damage. The Ezreal poking from a massive distance, first blood onto the Kindred, who can continue to hop in that Wolf's Frenzy. The dance of arrows continuing to pepper into the back of IG. First blood goes towards that Kindred.
And he's just getting absolutely dunked on it again. The fact that the double chain combo came through as well means that Yone can't even stick around for like Q range. Eating damage time and time again. The fact that he's using his E cheaply like that at first rank means they just can't play. Tianjin's going to jump in here. Vampire's not being engaged.
Fantastic. They thought they were on the dragon. Starry gets over the wall, but On just follows. It's beautiful stuff. Tianjin, though, might be able to chase this one for a 1-for-1 and does so. Jungler dead means that the dragon is still likely going to OMG.
Yeah, Tianjin could still just go back towards this again. And even though I do think IG have been pretty good at these lane punishes, make sure you can get over the wall and get something done, it's still not clean plays for IG, which is what they would really want at this point. On might be able to flash in, not going to be able to do that much right now. Angel's coming over, Vampire's overextended here, he has no flash.
In a dangerous position, but GLFS finds a fantastic ultimate. Angel needs to back away. The Lambs Spider's in. Nani will come back on out. Angel staying alive for now, gets just pulled back though. Out of the W, he's trying to get over the wall. And now PP God forced to flash afterwards. In comes On. Doesn't really have that much ability to go much further. And look at the HP bars. I wonder whether
enough mana to restore. So I think it was just a
good
mana. At the end of the day,
okay.
he was probably going to die anyway, but the fact that he ends up getting that to confirm it ends up leading nicely into it. Grubs started. Teleport coming in from Harry, who can come around on the flank.
Get pretty scary. Could look for something. Has a blast gun to work with as well. There's one ward in that bush. PP God backing away a little bit. This would be fourth grub. If Tianjin can get a hold of it, will likely do so. There's the mark. YSKM gets to the backline, forces the flashes. PP God in danger on the other side, gets a solar flare down and does some work back. As the damage comes flying on through the Ken, there's death. The ultimate already used will surely fall afterwards. Does the Sejuani. GLFS, good luck. Find something more at the end of the tunnel. It was a bright light that OMG were shining, and it's looking like a freight train coming towards this top lane tier 1, where Nani is left alone.
OMG get the 4 grubs, and they get themselves a great fight. Harry, fantastic intro into this game. Nani, were they just waiting for the mark to apply from Tianjin as well? They are. They want to get themselves that kill from the Kindred. Can't quite get an access to that, so sadly Tianjin not getting marked.
Though. Tianjin now here would love to pick up this mark. Could have just interrupted with a W.
Yeah, Tianjin's going to interrupt this with a W, which means that Vampire needs... So this is a problem which IG have had for a very long time. Nani gets left alone in side lanes, and Vampire and GLFS are not there to save him. It is obvious this is the target. He's the target. He has the mark on his head. Where the hell is Vampire and GLFS? They're going to start cross-mapping on the other side, but they're losing more than they bargained for. And then he has his ult right now, but he just immediately dies. Why is IG leaving him alone on the side lane like this?
And it's like, what do you do as Nani? That's rough. Now On is here, but the W goes wide. Tianjin may be forced to ultimate here. May also just decide, look, I'm going to give my life up. So they do at least trade 1-for-1 now.
But this is the thing. They go for a teleport onto Harry at the end of this. With 4 grubs, he's going to take the tower.
Also looks like Griffith was forced to flash as well in the play towards the bot lane as well. I'm not sure what Harry did there.
They are going to head towards this dragon. OMG, what ultimates do they have? They have all of them but the solar flare.
Proved pretty tricky. Lambs spite up. Tianjin didn't want to burn it in that last play.
If he gets a flank angle.
Yeah, I think these days Moss Stomper doesn't feel as good on Kindred as it once did in the past when you used to get the really high shield values. It's just not quite the same.
Oh, GLFS spotted. Harold going towards mid. He's overstepped.
He's not in quite in turret range either, so the damage is huge. The Magnet Storm afterwards, though, does work, as YSKM does not need the flash to get on in a flank. But the problem is the Lambs respite means that the ultimate doesn't do as much work, but On flies back in, trying to flash back up, and Harry will surely be able to queue on a little bit more. Gets 2 on the back end of it all, but Angel gets another chain. A triple kill to On could prove problematic. Trying to stay alive, flash on in from Harry will surely secure the team white fight ace regardless.
Aatrox is back, baby! He took a bit of a hiatus between spring and summer, but it feels like Harry is bringing a cold winter to IG. Currently at 1 and 2 in series. Really good job trying to clear up. On has been so good for this team. He has been trying his damnedest, but he just doesn't have the best entrance into these plays. OMG have been bursting out the first target, and once again, GLFS dies in a replay.
Clearly replays are the curse that Griffith can't manage as Vampire in danger. Stake through the heart. Angel puts it through himself.
Oh, Griffith has been put to the sword, and sadly, this band of the Hawks has been torn asunder. Goes forward. but it does feel like just they're targeting the wrong people.
And then he wasn't there. He was by his mid lane tier 2. He was just not there. So he was still doing that 4v5 as well. And now Baron comes on through an OMG. We're having another game where they are just playing out these mid-game parts quite well now.
Folks, we are cooking on hydrocarbons. The propane hydra has come through for Harry, and he is lighting up IG, setting them aflame. It has really felt like OMG with this Baron buff. I mean, this is not close. IG, it was close in game 1. This is an absolute stomp.
The pendulum has swung securely over towards OMG, and they will be giving up those nightmares you were talking about quite happily here. But witchcraft or not, they will be looking to end the game in very short order. Naney split push to try and get something back, but they lose 2 inhibitors for the penance of trying to split it to the map.
Well, it's not like IG can go for a front-up team fight. We've seen what happens when they engage into the front line. This has happened multiple times before when the engage goes on to the tanks. It's not what you need. OMG, if they get a free fight, will carry the game.
Yeah.
You have Angel, who we know what Angel could do on this. You have a 5-0-5 Aatrox with a 3,000 gold lead. Starry has his 2 item spike. He hasn't really had the chance to shine in this one. He has been struggling. I think that Arn has been the better AD carry. But on the whole, OMG have an ultimate amount of plays to work with. Worst game, deep teleport, but he's immediately retreating. He's just... What? YSKM, go home!
Is he going for
you're needed in the base, Mr. YSKM!
Where's he going? Is he trying to find an angle in here still?
YSKM, you're needed back on set!
Tianzhen is actually pretty low here. Might not be needed because Daney does all the work for him. Gets a kill. And now YSKM gets in! That's exit stage right for OMG, who will be praying for a better outcome. Their namesake not working out here. A triple kill to the Yone. Might be looking for even more as Harry. A 1v4, the world ender ended.
Nady gets his team fight, and IG somehow fall apart on that push. Tianzhen caught out, and now suddenly it does look like OMG are getting stalled out at this point. Angel getting some good chunks back. It means that IG can't really stick around for a big push. I mean, with that chunk coming through, I don't even know if they get themselves the mid lane out of turrets. IG get the kills, but not they've got themselves into. But moments like that still leave you open to that question, like, okay, the hell are you doing here? They come back out onto the map. They have a 10-stack Medros and Angel. They're trying to catch out on PP God.
Goes straight down. That's a huge amount of damage. An Infinity Edge completed after all those kills came on through. Makes Naney a real threat now.
Okay, so PP God, he's having himself a bit of a wobble here too. Naney gets himself a huge amount of damage there because they managed to kill one of the huge engage tools. Maybe IG can finally get themselves onto this mid lane out of turret and get the wave clear, kind of like combated finally.
Finally get a hold of that and should be able to do that, you think, because it's not that much great frontline. It's a squishy Aatrox in your frontline. The Leona just got melted. Deadly to someone like YSKM if they step on forwards. They know he's in there because of the airy prot. That will reveal that the LeBlanc was around. GLFS over the backline. PP God goes on forwards, likely not in the tankiest position. Dragon taken by Naney, but it means he's not here. PP God's still low. The turnaround just doesn't happen as Angel about to get soloed. Gets on the wall, but thanks to Baron. The Lamb's spike comes on through, keeps him alive. Over the wall comes on, gets stunned up, goes golden. Griffith lands the ultimate, gets the Kindred to go on down. The damage back is huge as the Arn continues to reign. A little more of a Kathia down on the backline, and Harry will back on up, but that is now Baron for IG.
Huge mistakes by OMG around the Baron. They split too hard. They let the Dragon go over, and Angel is dunked on by YSKM. Very, very lucky to live. OMG, they panic when...
to pick up those all-important additional range increase after the first. YSKM with flank and ultimate could prove very deadly here. Slicey Melter comes on through. The Kindred is dead before Lamb can throw down a respite. 2 down, but the turnaround is potentially huge. Harry stunned up. Angel into the backline will make this a messy fight as Arn goes golden for how much longer though. Trying to get the kill. A Q comes on through from Starry. Naney misses the ultimate, will flash for another auto, and the fate sealed and a soul and bound does the work that the ultimate could not.
Sejuani doesn't die to Angel at the same time. Almost heroic plays by Harry survive, well, lead to the surviving of OMG, but is it going to lead for it that much longer? The Baron's still up for another 40 seconds. It's just Angel here. He is strong, but how strong is he? I think it's inhib and out from IG. I don't think they want to stick around and wait for Angel to potentially burst someone off. Now, Tianzhen needs to be really careful. Walks over vision right there. I mean, at least Angel still has his Magi stacks. He's still pretty strong. He looks like he's going towards a death cap as well. Starry does have cleanse. He needs to be careful using that E. Very, very dangerous to be putting yourself at risk of being outnumbered. And luckily for Arn, he dodges out on that. No one's face-checking him still. No one is still face-checking him. He needs to find a squishy target he can actually one-shot. Naney might force the issue.
Get a decent chunk here, you imagine it's going to be a solid chunk indeed. Gets a massive half HP. Solar Flare afterwards. Gonna get the Yone.
and it's the Angel from the mid lane, which opens up the game again for OMG. Just as Baron spawns, the Yone goes down. No one knew he was there from IG. It just happened to be Inani that walked past, and he goes down. It's going to be that Baron. IG are running towards the base. Are we going to see someone try and stop the ports? I don't think they're going to be able to in time. It'll be an inhibitor, I think, but OMG get that Baron. IG...
Who else has a death cap on? Full build Kai'Sa is shy a Zephyr upgrade to boots.
Harry
out! Gets into the backline, Tianjin stays alive for now. Harry going to fall down, but the turnaround can still be hit. Doesn't get
Tianjin!
Again! Does not get to press R!
Tianjin jumps forward and dies. He throws himself into the cannon ultimate and throws maybe the game. Tianjin, an awful play.
Disaster play, and now with 20 seconds plus on both, they are with a Baron, yes, but still being shoved into.
Angel trying to get himself the one shot, gets a good amount of damage onto Icecam. He has teleport. Nani jumps forwards, can't get that much. Arn doesn't have ult to follow up. The game will go. The shot
does get Zonya'd. Wisecam in danger though. Stays alive, has not had chance.
All of these big ticket ultimates again. Flashes on everyone but PP God.
Goes cleanse away over the backline. Wisecam could be in absolute danger. Look at Tianjin though. Doesn't press R again. Finally the Lambda spike comes on through, but Vampire is dead to 1-4 right now. Look at Angel on the backline. Can murder a load of people. Golden is on, but for how much longer? They've got a triple kill on the Kai'Sa. Angel gets out alive, flashing away from Nani. I think they've done it.
See what Angel can do. Can he get back to base? The chain hits. That might be it. Needs to be careful not to get hit by the Q. He walks into the Q and he dies. OMG from the jaws of victory somehow snatched defeats.
And Invictus Gaming find life in a game where it should have been put to bed 6 feet under. They rise again and we'll be going to a game 3.
How did OMG throw this game? High profile, high visibility mistakes thrown out from so many members of OMG, and IG bring it to even. They clutch it.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.